Hello everyone. I am a little rusty because it has been over a year since I filmed and posted my last video here on YouTube, but I think in 2023 I want to start filming again. I loved filming and I loved putting content out, specifically reseller content, but I just got extremely busy with life, and I'm gonna go through some of the updates and kind of things that have been going on in my life over the last year in this video. But I wanted to say hello and thank you guys for being patient. I had a couple of people ask me if I would be doing videos again over the last year, and I didn't think I would be, but I kind of just got the urge to in the last month or so. So we're gonna do it and see how it turns out. So I will say the videos I'm gonna be posting are probably going to start out pretty random. I probably won't have much of a schedule just until I can kind of get down editing again and kind of figure out what I wanna do as far as what videos I want to put out. But to go over some of the updates and things that have happened in my life over the last year, we were at our first home that we built, and I was working from home full-time after COVID. My husband was not, though. He was in the office. But at the beginning of COVID, when the housing loan rates were down pretty low, my husband and I decided we were going to sell our current home and build another home that was a little bit bigger, better suited for our needs over the next couple of years. And I'm not gonna go into too much detail, but that was just kind of a hot mess. We went with a builder that ended up having a little bit of investigating things going on with them because they were hiking prices up so high, and while they were not the only one in our area, they also were not really producing homes at the rate they should have. And we went about 8 months after we signed the contract and they were supposed to start, and we still only had a slab. So it all worked out like it was supposed to, though. As you can see, I am in a home now, and we found this home, which had been used as a model home for a couple of months, and the builder was moving and creating another model home. So they sold us this one, and it's bigger than the house we were building, and it is just really fitting our needs right now, and with the potential to grow a family and business and everything. My husband is also now about 75% of the time working from home, so this also fits for that. As you can see, little bear is still here. He's on a pile of dirty clothes that need to be washed, but he is almost 15. Over the last year, we found out that he has heart failure, and he's doing okay. And as long as he stays on the medicine that he's on, the vet says he's most likely to eventually pass away from old age and natural causes rather than the heart failure. But he does cough a lot with that heart failure. And so if he does cough, I really do apologize. I will try to cut it out, but it's just something we've kind of gotten used to at this point. But he's still doing okay. He sleeps most of the time, but you might see him pop up in videos occasionally. As far as reselling, the updates that I have, one, I got actual lighting, as you can see, for taking pictures. I have a room in this house that is dedicated to reselling, and I also have all of my stored inventory out in my garage, and my wonderful husband built some wooden shelves to put out there and put my tubs on. The other kind of bigger thing is I started selling on Mercari in September of 2021. And while I don't have daily sales on there, I typically have 1 to 3 sales per week. And so that's been really nice, just having that extra platform to sell on. And in, I believe it was June or July of 2022 this year, I started selling on eBay. I had been very hesitant to do so because of shipping and just it's a lot more complicated, or it seemed a lot more complicated than just selling on Poshmark or Mercari. But I have it down now. I haven't had very many hiccups, and I've been able to figure it out pretty well. Now, what I cross list to Mercari and eBay is typically anything that will fit in my smaller clear poly, not poly bags, but I'll show you an example of one. So this is what I put the items after I've photographed them and listed them, and then I put them in there and put them in a tub to store, and then I ship them in this with a thank you sticker on it. So whatever will fit in here, I will cross list, only because I only have poly mailers that are that size, and I don't get very many like smaller boxes that could fit something bigger than this but not humongous. So that's what I'm doing right now, and it's working really well for me. eBay, I'd say probably 3 to 4 days out of the week I have daily sales. I think the most I've had in a day on eBay is 3 sales, but that is going really well for me, and I'm excited to see where eBay is going to go in 2023. So as you can see, I have piles of things over here, and right now I'm working through a death pile, money pile, whatever you guys would like to call it. I took a trip in September to DC, which was amazing, and my husband and I are really big history buffs, and so we really enjoyed that, and of course thrifted while there, so I brought back quite a bit from there. We fly Southwest, so we always bring 2 empty suitcases to put reseller thrifting stuff in, and then within about 3 to 4 weeks after that, we went to South Carolina, and I found some amazing things in the bins there. We went to Charleston, and I found 2 Magnolia Pearl items. That's why I love thrifting while traveling, because you can find tons of stuff that you may not find in your area. So anyway, I had several trips back to back that just bombarded me with inventory. That pile back there is stuff that needs to be stain treated, which I've gotten down, and then I have a pile right here that you can't see, but it is for items that need to be repaired, or shoes that need to be cleaned or repaired, things like that. And that's not too much, but really what's on the floor here, and then there's 2 other piles here, is stuff that either needs to be measured. I am now measuring all pants. I don't typically measure tops, however dresses I will measure length and put that in the listing, and then if they need anything additional I will get that for them. But that's also stuff that needs to be steamed. So I am terrible at steaming. It's not something I enjoy, but that is being worked on currently. I'd say I have probably 250-ish items that I still need to get through, and about 50 that I have taken photos of and everything, just haven't listed. So we're getting through there, and then you can see probably a little bit of it right there. I do have a Rolo. I originally won a Rolo on Instagram through a giveaway, and it changed my reselling life. And probably about 6-8 months ago, I decided I wanted to give the wireless one a try, and I absolutely love it. So if you are looking for a label printer, I would really suggest the Rolo. I have not tried printing my own stickers yet, just because I do get mine off of Amazon and I really like them, but that also has the capability to do that. Now, if we can only pray that Mercari would start making their labels just automatically 4x6, that would be great. All right, so that's gonna be pretty much it for this video. I just want to kind of give you guys an update, and we're gonna see where the next year on YouTube, reselling, personal life takes me. I have some lofty goals, and I might share those goals in the upcoming video, but the next video I have planned is a thread up clothing box. Now, I've only ever done thread up shoe boxes, but I saw Courtney with Common Tags, and I'll link her YouTube below. She did a couple of videos where she was getting the 25-piece women's mystery clothing box from thredUP, and they were really good. So I decided to go ahead and grab it, and so that is on its way to me, and so that will be the next video, is opening up and showing you guys what I got in that. But I'm excited to be back. I hope you guys are excited to see some good content and some videos come through, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.